It is time to test to see just how lucky we are. Zibai's on the banner, and I don't have all that many primos. But we also do have a chance at a new 4-star Geo character, and potentially more Goro constellations. That being said, I expect to only get Ino. So, let's get started. We have to hope for an early pity. I don't have too high of hopes, but if we do happen to get it, it'd be really nice, and we do get double 4-stars. So you know, if nothing else, we do have a new Geo character on the account. Of course, he is more focused on Lunar reactions. Second 10 pull, still looking at purple. Ooh, C5 Goro. And, oh, I got excited. I thought I got another usable 4-star. Here we go with the last 10 pull. Come on, gold, please, please. I knew it wouldn't be because it didn't lag. Oh, no. There's 2 4-stars on this banner that I would like to have. Nope, not that either. Okay, that's a really bad wish. Down to single pulls. Question is, am I going to run around scrambling to try to get primos? Because I know Zibai on this account for Geo Only characters isn't gonna be all that impactful. Oh, it still would be nice to at least have her. Ironically, for this account, this weapon is basically crit damage and 20% defense, nothing else. Meaning, once again, Chiori's signature weapon is like the best sword we can possibly get. It would just be better than Zibai's signature. Unless, of course, again, we are fighting Hydro enemies. If nothing else, I should keep pulling just to try and get another copy of Goro. In terms of Primo Collection, Spiral Abyss is already done. I've not done the Onslaught yet, though I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff requires stuff that is not just Geo. So I'll attempt it at hard difficulty. And the plan is to basically use this team on every single one of them. Ideally, I would take it out before they could do any of their gimmicks, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh, okay, I actually did. 30 seconds for that thing. Who's up next? Man who wants to be hit by electrocharged. You may not believe this, but I actually don't have access to electrocharged on this account. Okay, he is putting up his shield. That kind of sucks. Let's hit it with a meteor. Surely that breaks it, right? Nope. Oh, I could just kick through it, I guess. That works. Last one, the crab. Obviously, I don't have Hydro, but oh, I can just go through the shield. Let's go meteor, burst into skates, and hit for a lot. Oh, through the burst as well, because that's fun. 97,000. That honestly went way better than I thought it would. That gets us a couple of primos. So once again, we return to the banners and hope for 4 stars or a 5-star. I believe in you, game. Oh, that's Goro C6. You can tell because it just looks like it. See? 6. Now, if I can just get a 5-star, that'd be pretty nice. I also want to get a Yunjin C6 at some point. I would love that for my Xilonen team. And I imagine getting some constellations for Iliga could be good. Like C6. C6 seems decent. I know for a fact I'm not getting that today. So the Onslaught went a lot better than I thought. Let's now go do something that I know will not go very well. I think I have to go on normal difficulty only because I don't have enough characters. Ooh, wait, let's see. Is my build better than the Trial Chiori? Trial Chiori, 2400 defense, mine. Oh, what the? What's your artifacts? Geo, defense, crit rate. Oh, Cinnabar Spindle. Yeah, I wish I had that. I love how even Hoyoverse has recognized the best 4-star defense scaling weapon that they could put on this character is one from an event like 4 years ago. What about the crit rate? 76, 112. Mine, 64, 215. I think that's before my Harbinger buff. I'm still just gonna use my own Chiori. Oh, someone has to be left behind. I think it's gonna be Noelle. Mostly because Ning Wang can put up a construct and that buffs some other stuff for various reasons. And plus Ning Wang is on prototype Amber, so she can already heal. My question is, can Kachina do this completely by herself? I would assume not, but I really need to try and conserve on our characters. All right, it's looking like no. So instead, how about Chiori? Start with the burst and then skill. Oh, no! Oh, I have to restart now. I'm so used to spamming E after I use her skill. Here we go. Burst again. E. Do not keep pressing E. It'd be great if I could put up another construct. So if this doesn't work, I'll put Kachina on the team as well. No! Oh my gosh, I can't. It's so hard to break that habit. I also do have to make sure that she stays over 90% HP, or else we lose 28% crit rate. This should be it. There we go. All right, Traveler and Kachina, can you beat this by yourselves? Gonna be a little rough. I think we already should have taken these things out. I don't want to waste my Xilonen here. This is not gonna work. I can't afford to use more than 2 Geo characters. Come on, Yunjin plus the Geo Traveler. Huge damage. We're gonna crit here, watch. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Traveler's about to go down. Lost the star bonus. What do you mean that's gonna strike a character? How about we don't do that? Although I see we're continuing to do that. Come on. There we go. I did it. She still died right at the end. Yeah, I don't get my star. There's nothing I can do about that. I have to take every companion that they possibly give me. And then we go for the first boss. I will attempt to just use Xilonen. Can she solo it? I sure hope so. Wait. Oh, that's bad. Because she's on a team with all characters that are not Geo, she doesn't stay in her skill. Oh, dude, Xilonen gets so nerfed here. All right, Navia and Kachina. This is not gonna work as well, but hopefully it's enough. Oh, I've just realized Navia has Ito's Claymore, which means Ito does not have his Claymore. Thus, he is going to be significantly nerfed in here. Now that I almost have all of our characters, I keep going for the Crystallize and Pyro. We'll get the remaining characters just by finishing the stages. And now if I go against Pyro enemies, I should have a much better time. We're just going full team constructs. I don't think this will be too bad because we can keep proccing the Pyro Crystallize, although these slimes love going after the monolith. I mean, I know that that's their job, but it is so hard to distract them from it, especially because they just jump to it when they spawn in and you can't stop that. Oh, no, I could get my star bonus here. I know I don't really need it. Ooh, how about this? Barbara plus Xilonen. That way I can use Xilonen properly, staying in our kicking form. There are only 2 stages left after this anyways. Yeah, that was much easier. Ito, Kachina, just pick a bunch of characters. I only need to be 8 of them. Wait, I should have brought Ning Wong. Then at least I could do some kind of healing. The team is dropping. Yeah, if I had a healer, this would be a lot easier. Kind of surprised we're not dead yet. Uh-oh, we got hit. We're gonna drop. Quick, charged attack. He's on an attack scaling weapon, so it doesn't help him at all. Final stage, Xilonen for sure. Again, don't really have heals. Luckily, it doesn't matter. That nets me 440 primos. And then if I use said primos, we get a blue, followed by a blue, and another blue. All right, I really didn't want to have to do this. We are going to be spending our time doing Lantern Rite. I'm not going to be showing much of this because I just did all of this on 4 stars only. So it is time to try to get through this as fast as I can. I've now completed everything except for the combat part of the event because this is gonna suck with only Geo characters. I really can't do any of what they want me to do. So let's see just how bad it goes. This one, I don't know why I did my skill. They want normal and charged attacks. Technically, the Xilonen skate stuff counts as normal attacks, so that's fine. This will be the easiest one of all of them for us. I believe it's 30,000 for the highest number of points. And I am trying this on the highest difficulty because unlike 4 stars only, we can actually beat higher leveled enemies on this account. But when it comes to some of these other levels, we're obviously going to struggle quite a bit. So 48,000 for the first. This is gonna suck because I can't do Bloom. Also, why do I have 2 teams that are exactly the same? Okay, how is this gonna work? The answer is it's not, because we primarily get points by converting these little things using Bloom. And now I really can't even hit the enemy. Goro charged attacks. Actually, just sit here and wait. I'll go up here. Wait, ooh, I kind of want to test something. It's not going to work. If I put my pillar in the middle, never mind, it doesn't let me. I wanted to see if I could climb up and hit it. Oh, I also just can't place a pillar underneath it. I guess that's kind of to be expected. I was able to get 1 star. And this next one wants you to use Pyro. Not going to happen. So I'm hoping we can at least get 2 stars here. I think that means 12K is the goal. Can you get out of the sky, please? Hey, we got past 12,000. Good enough. Here we go with another enemy I cannot do the gimmick for. Pickle Man. So I guess, I mean, I can try attacking it. Don't think I'm getting through its shield. Definitely only getting 1 star. Wait, I can actually use a trial character? That's crazy. Although, it's probably a damage loss if I do, because none of these are infused with Hydro, so I won't be doing Lunar-Crystallization. And my Illiga's not built, so I can't even get the Ascendant Gleam to get through some of these enemies a bit faster. I think I actually just do stick with what we were using. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I was gonna hope to get at least 2 stars. I don't think that's happening. Oh, wait, no. I think Zibai does have some attacks that count as a Lunar-Crystallize. So she actually still might be better here. Do I not even get 1 star? Oh, that's pathetic. All right. Zibai it is. I believe she does skill off defense. I'm basically just going to try slotting her into the same team. And I really don't remember how to use her. I had briefly messed around with her kit on the creator experience server, but that was a while ago and I don't remember how she works. I mean, I hardly remember how the characters on most of my accounts work. My plan is basically to spam all the buttons with her and hope that that lets me get enough points. I'll be honest, this isn't going much faster. I can't tell. No, it's definitely going slower. Oh, I barely managed to get 1 star. I honestly thought I wasn't even gonna get that. Oh, yay. A Yao Yao skin. Wait, should I have even claimed that? Because that used some of my coins, didn't it? That was definitely something I should not have done, but I will take a Ningguang constellation, which is her first ever constellation on this account. Oh, that is sad. Which begs the question, what have I done the previous years of Lantern right on here? Did I just not do it? Yeah, I should not have gotten the stupid Yao skin. Oh, that sucks. But I think I've gotten most of the primos that I can from this event. Wow, that is like nothing. That's seriously all I got? No, I feel like I'm missing something. That's like, what, 3 pulls? Thanks to the Star Glitter, I did get a 4th pull. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Unless the game likes me, wants to be a little kind for a change. That'd be nice. No? Okay. I need 60 more primos. How much do I get from the test runs? 20. So even if I do both, that's not enough. Oh boy. This trial makes me sad because I know I could potentially be doing so much damage if I just put those 2 Hydro characters on the field. But for all I know, that would probably set a new damage record on the account, so I'd really rather not. I suppose I can ascend any characters that are not already ascended. Oh gosh, I don't have these, but perhaps the Acquaint Fates can get me a 4 or 5 star on the standard banner, thus giving us more Star Glitter. You know the drill. And I'll try to find a couple chests to open so that I can get 1 more pull on the rate up banner. Okay, here we go. I have 3 Acquaint Fates. We do see a purple. It's a character I can't use, and a very rare one at that. And for my single pull on this banner, it is purple. Hopefully we get enough Star Glitter to get another wish. It's a stringless. I have exactly 5 Star Glitter, and we go again for more disappointment. Now I'm gonna wait a bit until the history updates on these banners. That way I can know exactly what pity we're at. Sometime later, I have explored a bunch of this new area, got myself a couple more pulls, and I was able to check the pity. We are currently at 71 pity, so we will be getting at least 2 soft pity with these pulls, and we are guaranteed to not have to do a 50-50. I would say we're guaranteed to win our 50-50, but people in the comments get mad when I say that, because then it's not a 50-50 if you're guaranteed. And like, yeah, that might be true, but when I say it, you know what I mean. So if I can just get 1 more pull, there's a fairly high chance it's gonna be a 5-star. Okay, I got some primos. I ranked up our statue, finished a random world quest, and we can open up one of these. So now I have 2 pulls. This is 75 pity, still blue. 76 pity. Really? This is what we're doing. I guess the most efficient way now is probably just collecting Lunar-Crystalize. All right, here we go again. Statue goes up another level. That gets me both an Acquaint Fate and enough primos to do pull number 77. And okay, still not there. So I think we are now up to pull number 78. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much longer I can do this. It takes so long just to get 1 pull. 25 more of the Lunar-Crystalize have been found. So that goes up another level. We get the 100 primos. We get a key. We open the shrine, claim our primos, and then I can do 2 pulls. Good thing I'm able to do 2 because the first one's not gold, but it is a constellation for Iliga. Second one is luckily gold. Thank goodness. And we do get Zibai. Now, I do have to confess something here. We were not guaranteed to win that 50-50, but I just thought if I said that, maybe the game would think that, oh, that must be true. And so it would be forced to give... How are you... You're my friend already? Gadget. Interesting. This is weird. We have 2 new characters to build on Geo Only. How long has it been since this account actually got a new character? Since the Skyrider sword matches her perfectly, that has to be her best in slot, right? I don't remember why I have a second Harbinger of Dawn almost completely built, but I'm not complaining because we have to stay over 90% HP to use that weapon. I guess I probably should use Zhongli. With regards to this artifact set, I have nothing on that right now, but since she technically can do some Lunar-Crystalize damage, I think she would still get the buffs from this. It just might not be super consistent. For the time being though, I think she's gonna be going on Husk of Opulent Dreams. Shout out to the Feather for actually rolling pretty well. The Flower almost went really well. That last roll just had to go into HP. Our Sands went pretty decently. Oh, you just... Why? Why that last one? Last one always has to go into the wrong stat. It would have been perfect. That is every artifact at level 20. I have a feeling she's not going to have too much crit rate. She is above 90% HP. We're at a 68 to 248. I would like a little more crit rate, but overall, not bad. Let's see if a level 40 Zibai can clear this domain. Oh, I forgot Iliga's also in here, and I have not done anything for the sake of building him yet. Oh, wait, we're in luck. It's all Hydro enemies. That's perfect. I'm aware I could go through all of Lantern Right to get the Ascension materials for her. I just really don't feel like going through it right now. I hate having to use the Harbinger of Dawn, but it sadly is the best I've got. Unless I were to once again steal Chiyora's weapon off someone. But I think that that's found a permanent home on our Xilonen. Sadly, Iliga probably wants, yeah, Silken Moon Serenade. And I do have a defense percent on there. Unfortunately, it's one of the rare cases on this account where he doesn't really need defense. He's probably just going to be on triple EM, especially since we have his C1, meaning energy isn't as big of an issue. Plus, we're on him on OGO. Really should not be struggling for energy on him. Oh, wow. I was thinking about how I don't have the resin to go and farm this boss, but then I saw this 30 fragile resin. I could just go fight it. But this account is only world level 8. So the smarter thing to do would be to join my main account on this account and farm it in that world instead. Also, can I just point out at the start of this video, I had 0 long-term encounter points and now I have 120. Okay, we are now joined by Java. I guess the real question at this point is, can I beat this with 2 characters when there's probably a mechanic that wants you to use lunar crystallization? Oh, I have fought this before. I think in the Spiral Abyss. If this is too hard, I can bring Zhongli instead of Goro. Then at least I won't take any damage. I know for a fact when it does this thing, I'm not going to be able to kill all of its minions. So I'm just going to keep attacking it, although I really do nothing to its shield. Oh, it's going to nuke here, isn't it? If it does, I'm swapping to Goro. Sorry, Goro. Here comes the nuke. Goodbye. Oh, you lived. Kind of tedious, but it's definitely doable. And now as I farm this, I'm guaranteed at least 3 drops. Because before I got Zibai, I did farm these in my world and I was getting 2 drops most of the time. That is just not efficient. I'm going to be here for a while, aren't I? In theory, I would love to build both Zibai and Iliga. I actually think Iliga is going to be the harder one since I don't have any of his artifacts. Now, technically, I don't have the best in slot for Zibai, but it's also a Geo Only account. So like Husk might be best in slot. I'm not really sure. XP, I should be fine on. Mora, I'm getting a little low, but it should be enough. I guess I'm just gonna farm this boss for a while and see you guys after. At this point, I have this fight down to a science. Though unfortunately, we need to get 4 drops this time because I have not gotten 4 a single run. Please give 4 because look, I have 40 resin and I need 44 total. I don't want to have to waste a fragile resin, but I am going to have to. I've also discovered that during this part of the fight, I can literally just walk away from these. Then we wait for the thing to appear on the screen. We use our burst to avoid the damage. Then it's just a matter of kicking this thing in the face as many times as we can. I swear, if it gives me 4 drops on this one, I'm gonna be mad. Thank goodness it didn't. However, before I leave this world, I figure I might as well pick some flowers. And also, we need to change this glider. I guess I'll go with the Liyue one. Brings out the gold in her outfit. I collected all the flowers that I could from my other account's world, then came back into my world and also collected them all up. So now we can go on a bit of an ascending spree, as Zibai is going to get max ascended instantly. Oh, your crit damage is going to be so close to 300. And I mean, I guess I might as well bring her to level 90. That takes care of that. I imagine I don't have her weekly boss drops, so I'd at least like to get the skill and burst to level 6 if I can. That is going to require another trip to the talent material domain. However, this time we should be able to hit a bit harder in here, I think. So both the skill and the burst are level 6. And I guess since I have 30 resin left, we can try to go play chess. Obviously, I can't really freeze these enemies, so I'll be curious to see how this goes. Phase 1 was pretty simple. This might prove a bit more difficult. Oh no. Yeah, I can't really freeze him, you see. Can I just kill him so he can't do this? Nope. He's being healed. First? Oh, I did that way too early. Ah, who died? Oh, Xilonen died. That's not who I thought I had on the field. Is it bad that whenever I hear this dude yell queen, all I can think about is to be Hero X? Can you stop running away from me? Just need to get both of you nice and low and then take you both out. Now we get 16 boss drops. 2, close enough. Sadly, they were both the incorrect drop. I do have to do some more farming in this domain, but I am just going to bring the Xilonen team because it makes it so much faster. Yeah, 14 seconds. A little bit quicker than the other one. Then we're gonna take the skill, put it to level 7 and level 8. Obviously, I'll go back and level up her burst to level 8 as well at some point, and probably to level 9. So we're gonna take a trip to floor 11 in the Spiral Abyss. As a disclaimer, I have 0 clue if there's a proper rotation of how to use her. I will learn in time, but for now, I'm basically gonna do E, couple normal attacks, I guess, and then, I don't know, burst. I don't know when you're supposed to do the burst or just whenever it's available. Let's see what the burst hits for here. 116,000, and then 100,000 on this skill when it does the Lunar Crystallization, which is not too often that we get to do it. On to Chamber 2. This is where having lunar reactions is a good thing. So if we get our horse up here, we could see we do a little bit of damage directly to their HP rather than just the shield. So that's nice. Of course, this will be best against Hydro enemies. Ooh, 100. I mean, 100,000 is not bad. Though I must say, in comparison to my Xilonen, I don't think any other character can come close to her damage on this account. If I remember correctly, back when I was doing this Abyss, I was not able to beat this floor with over 7 minutes remaining, which means she is an improvement against enemies where we need lunar reactions. Surprise, surprise. But now this is gonna be the fun part, because it is a Hydro-infused enemy. So we'll put up all of this. I don't know if I can actually petrify this. I'm gonna find out. Looks like I can. And then we go for the burst. And I couldn't actually see the damage, but we can actually get lots of lunar crystallization here. The only time I can actually play this character and feel how she's supposed to be played. What's sad to think about is if I swapped Zhongli out for a Columbina, Zibai's damage would probably skyrocket. But you know what? At least we have a brand new Geo 5-star completely built on this account. Illiga is going to be up next, and apparently I already have a Favonius lance he can use. I also just want to do one quick damage test out of the Spiral Abyss, and yes, Illiga is still pretty much unleveled. So I'm going to just put this down. I'll go for this. I probably should have done Goro's burst first, but that's okay. We'll do a couple attacks here, and then we'll go for the burst. I missed my crit. You'll love to see it. Skill hit for, was that 13,000 or 130,000? Wow, I missed a lot of crits there. You know what? Just for fun, let's swap her onto a crit rate circlet, and then also give her Chiori's weapon for the moment. Oh, we've actually gone down in crit rate, but now it's not dependent on her HP. So try this again, this time doing the proper rotation, and then burst hits for... I missed the crit again? I just can't crit this guy. This time for sure. Put this down. Burst here. Skill into burst. All right. Zibai burst. 147,000. But then I missed the crit from the skill. Oh, I just can't crit. So she's gonna need a bit more crit rate. So I mean, technically, I can run her with the Geo Traveler. When we put up that burst, we get additional crit rate in the radius of it, so we should be able to crit more often. She's up to 78%. That's better. But because she's going to be using the Harbinger of Dawn, I will keep Zhongli on the team. Also, I have about 50 pity on the weapon banner, so I could just keep throwing Primos on here to try to get this weapon. But there's also a part of me that kind of wants to wait until Chiori's weapon somehow is available again, as there are 3 characters on this account that can make great use of it. And sadly, I only have 1. With that being said, though, I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, I shall see you all next time.